Hi, today we're taking a look at Projector's Staff Planner. We designed it to be the easiest way to manage staff availability and workload at your company. It doesn't matter if you're responsible for 10 people or 10,000, Staff Planner gives you everything you need to manage your team. Even better, Staff Planner taps into our underlying AI technology to help you always make the right staffing decisions. Let's jump in and show you how we can finally get rid of all those staff resourcing spreadsheets. With Staff Planner, you can easily pencil in upcoming bookings for staff. Let's take a look at how you would add a new booking. Currently, I'm showing all staff at the 90 Pixels studio. All I need to do is drag my mouse on the person I'd like to schedule for a project. Let's choose Brent. You drag for as long as you want the booking to last. Projector will then ask you to choose the project that you want to book the person for. We also allow you to schedule activities. Typically, these are the things that you don't bill to your clients. Think training, off-site meetings, attending trade shows, that sort of thing. You need to know when your staff have those scheduled so they don't get double booked on other work. To see the activities that we already have planned, just choose it from the drop-down menu. Now that I have these shown, I can immediately see a conflict. Here, Amanda has training scheduled, but it clashes with a booking for the Ziggy and the Whale project. This is something that we would need to fix. With Staff Planner, all I need to do is drag and drop the booking either into a new week for Amanda or onto another staff member. In this case, let's drag it down to Andy. And to make it even easier to see the overlaps, you can switch on the custom colour coding. You can see how quick it is to update events in Staff Planner. Everything's interactive. Here, we might want to change the number of days assigned to this booking. Just grab the end that you want to move, and the tooltip shows the new date as you drag. So far we've looked at bookings and activities, but what about when staff are not working? You need to know that as well, and thankfully we can see it at a glance. I'll just switch on non-work, and immediately things such as vacations, national holidays and contract dates are shown, so you know exactly when your staff are available. And remember, Projector will automatically pull this information from your HR tools, so there is no double entry of data. Now, when managing your staff pool across departments and locations, you need to get the big picture of what's happening within the company. Right now I'm showing all my staff, but I can easily change it to group by department or location or project. Let's show by department. Now, I can expand or collapse my list to only show the information that I need. If you want to drill deeper, you can use our filtering and quick search features. You can see that I've got a filter set to show everyone at the 90 Pixels studio, but perhaps I only want to show the staff that are booked on the Ziggy and the Whale project. Simply click Add Filter, choose Booking Name, and then select that project. Now we're just seeing those bookings. I can also use Quick Search. Let's type in Comp, and you can see it trims the list to show just the compositing staff. Another great time-saving feature is that any of these filtered or customised views can be saved and shared with the rest of the team. Let's say I only want to show my freelancers, or perhaps those in the LA office. It's easy to make sure that everyone's on the same page with Staff Planner. Now, let's take a look at how Staff Planner helps to assign the right people to tasks. Here, in the left menu, I'll click on Projects, and then let's choose Ghost Stories. Now, I'll click on Tasks, and you can see it shows a list of the tasks for this project. Let's choose this layout task. We'll scroll down to Assign Staff. I'll click Add, and you'll see that Projector's AI has recommended a list of 6 staff that have the skills and availability to do this work. Now, we can go a step further and only show you the staff that are booked onto this project. Just click Use Project Bookings, and you will see that the list is filtered to Beth, Ian and Holly. Let's choose Holly and assign her to this task. If I jump back into Staff Planner, I can also display these tasks. This will help us quickly compare bookings and the assigned tasks to make sure that staff are being allocated correctly. Now, let's dive even deeper and do some capacity planning. It's important that you can see the load on your departments or locations over any given time period. In Staff Planner, you have all this information immediately available to you. Here, for example, you can see the utilisation load as a percentage for each department. Or perhaps you want to see by headcount. This metric shows you how many staff are required for this year's upcoming work. These usage heat maps give you full visibility to plan and track your team over any given time period. To finish up, let's take a look at how Staff Planner is tightly integrated with the rest of Projectl. Here, we've drilled into a bid that is being worked on for a client. This usage view is dynamically showing us a subset of the overall schedule from Staff Planner. Of course, at this early stage, we don't know which of the actual staff will be assigned the work. We just know the departments or skills that are required. I can see here that the bidding producer has budgeted for 6 animators, 4 compositors, and 3 riggers. Projectl is showing the headcount for this using what we call generic staff. They're basically placeholders. They can be penciled into a bid or budget as needed, and because they have their own charge rates, the estimated costs are dynamically calculated. And of course, once a bid has been won and turned over to production, all you need to do is ask Projectl's AI to replace these generic staff with your real staff based on their skills and availability. You never lose sight of the big picture and can zoom out at any time to see how this proposed bid will impact the upcoming schedule. So, as you can see, Staff Planner replaces all those clunky resourcing spreadsheets that you are forced to use today. It's fully integrated into Projectl and connects with your HR software and other tools. You can get rid of all that cut and paste and manual data entry that you do now. It's going to save you days of manual work each month and give you instant visibility on how your staff, departments, and locations are being used. And remember, along the way, Projectl's AI is helping you make the right staffing decisions every time. If you'd like to know more and see Staff Planner in action, just reach out to us to set up a demo. And remember, our 30-day free trial will let you use it with your own data. Thanks for taking a look at Projectl's Staff Planner.